Hi guys, what's up? Just quick information for you on paramedic medicine and uh, treating hyperkalemia, whether it be from crush injury, burn, rhabdo, whatever it is. You do need to treat it, and it can be an emergency due to the arrhythmias it can cause in the heart, and that'll be evident in an EKG with the peak T waves. All right, so. What works really fast and is immediate is giving calcium gluconate 1 amp. So what that does is on the outside of the cell, specifically heart cells, it just stabilizes it somehow. I don't know how. You can look into it yourself, but you don't really need to know that as a paramedic. Next, beta agonist. So you guys all know albuterol is one. We all carry it as paramedics. So yeah, basically the beta agonist, which affects the lungs, causes the, dilation of your lungs. I can't remember the terminology for it, but that causes a shift of potassium to go inside the cells. So that's a relative decrease in the kalemia or potassium. Therefore, it's not going to be as hyperkalemia. So it's a temporary fix as well. And then you also have sodium bicarbonate. There's two ways you can think of it. One, that's alkaline, and potassium is acidic, so it helps balance it out. And another way you can think of it is that it causes potassium also to go inside the cell, and it brings out hydrogen. Doesn't really matter how that works or why. You just know that it balances out by putting potassium inside the cell. Lastly, I don't think we do it that much as paramedics, but you can do it. You can do an amp of D50 and insulin, like 10 units. That is also going to, those things together is going to bring potassium in the cell. So relatively, it decreases the hyperkalemia outside the cell, so decreases your chance of having a dangerous arrhythmia. All right. So those are short-term fixes. Long-term, obviously, you want to actually get rid of the potassium that's in the body through excretion. So what you want to do is just give normal saline. Obviously, if they don't have any clots or any trauma, where you're just going to load them with normal saline and then freaking blow a clot. So obviously, shock and hemorrhagic shock, those types of trauma always trumps any type of issues where you would need to flood the body with normal saline. So anyways, with that in mind, give your normal saline if it's all that is under control, and then the body will naturally excrete it because the kidneys need to get rid of that. And that's assuming someone's got a healthy working kidney. And then secondly, so you increase the fluid in the body overall, and then that dilutes it, and then you're going to excrete it, and then that'll be the next step in just some type of diuretic. So I don't think you'll ever be carrying any Lasix on you, but I guess there could be some protocols at different units that would. So it's unlikely you would be doing that or even have the person long enough. But someone like me who would need to be prepared for long-term care, you just load them up with some normal saline, get a catheter in them, and then just try to get that urine output going. It's probably gonna be way more than 50 cc's an hour that you want to shoot for. But anyways, that'll be the long-term treatment. So hope this makes sense. Bam, like I said, you got 3-4 immediate treatments. You got calcium gluconate, stabilizes outside the cell, beta agonist, albuterol, which shifts the potassium to the inside. You got sodium bicarbonate, that's a base, and potassium is acidic, and it also causes that shift to happen. It's not a sodium potassium pump, it is a type of active transport. And then you've got glucose, and I think even glucagon could also work. But anyways, you can use 1 amp G50 and then 10 units insulin to also shift. And then obviously long term, give some fluids and then help them excrete it, urinary method. All right, boom. Does this make sense? Peace.